think we head out and go out onto the other side of the road. Actually, let's take the West Loop Trail, and we'll kind of make our way down and around and pop out on that end.
While most people were taking vacation in the summer, I decided to do a lot of manual labor to my truck. Here's if it was actually worth it. Here in this test facility, I just climbed up one of these hills over here. Here's the thing, I don't have the inclinometer on this Toyota, so that's where it can get sketchy because I don't know if I'm in the danger zone of being on and off camber, which is really bad. I have my Raspberry Pi that I brought that I could test with, but it's kind of a pain in the butt, honestly, to kind of put together, plug in everything and whatnot. So what I did is I went ahead and I was able to create my own app for it too. So same exact thing. I'm really curious to see if this actually works. Place it here on the dashboard, test it out, and yeah, it'll tell me if I'm gonna die or not, see? So let's see how this thing does. I am letting the car determine speed. And engine brake. It's actually doing a really good job. 30 degrees, pitch, half a degree roll. This is doing very impressive. My altitude going down. This is actually working really well. I'm actually impressed. There's actually a woman out here who got lost with her group on an ATV ride. And she's been missing since Friday. It's Sunday right now, so you really have to be careful when you're out here and never stray away from your group. You have to be careful when you're out here. It's definitely something that no one wants to and no one should go through, especially when you're in an environment that, you know, should be relatively safe. And sometimes I get it. You just don't know where you are. You can't trace your steps. When I was trying to create one of the things on my Raspberry Pi, I called something called breadcrumbs, because not all the time do you have Google Maps or Gaia or anything like that, and sometimes you want to just open up something and make sure that you're okay. Not all this technology is reliable when it comes to maps. Maybe you don't have it downloaded, and that's one of the things of what I was trying to also solve. Here it is. So I built a Raspberry Pi.
Yeah.
And it has a breadcrumb feature, so when I lose stuff, like,
you know
I
where
know exactly what area it went. I just found it because I traced my steps.
That's pretty good, man.
That's amazing.
That's really good.
One modification that I wanted to do to my car, windshield tint. This will keep my car a lot cooler, and on top of that, it'll just make things a lot nicer inside. I quickly rushed the job. Maybe I did a good job, but I'll let you be the judge of that. This is the first time on a washboard road with the new suspension, and I gotta say, it's honestly a world of a difference. I could have a drink, and it's not even gonna spill. This is the first test of the new improved suspension that I've just bought, so it was the cheapest thing that was available, and I decided, why not? Let's give it a try. I know Ironman 4x4, that brand is trying to compete with, you know, your Bilsteins out there. Maybe if there's other, you know, Toy Tech, something like that, in terms of like a more affordable solution. I got this suspension for under $900 shipped to my house, which everything else was almost nearly double that for a basic suspension. And I gotta say, I'm pretty damn impressed. This thing is really smooth right now, honestly. 3, 2, 1, 0. 60. Let's just call it there. That was great. Overall, great success from the trip. What I learned was that the Raspberry Pi actually worked. The pitch roll counter, the actual inclometer part of it, the breadcrumbs feature worked, the iPhone app worked. Everything actually worked. And I was so shocked that the things that I've been creating for months actually performed exactly how I wanted them to, making it a huge success for me. Now, what I did take away from it was that I've developed a lot of these features and even more things that I had that you plug into the OBD2 mount into the 4Runner, that I've learned quickly that I don't need a separate device. I don't need the Raspberry Pi. All I need is the iPhone app and a couple of data points, and I think I'm good. So the best part about that is the universal app that anyone can use if they want to, and they can just download it from their phone and do everything that I did with it if your car is old like mine and never came with it installed. Second thing, I did update the spark plugs before this trip. The car worked flawlessly going up the acceleration. I stayed with my buddy's Land Rover a little bit longer than I thought I would. And so it felt like a Fast and the Furious moment where he's like, dude, I almost had you, because I almost did. And so looking at that drag race, it was pretty cool, and I lost completely, but maybe next time I'll take the Porsche out there. Who knows? And lastly, the one biggest takeaway that I can get from all of this was I can develop an iPhone app, I can install spark plugs, I can do an oil change, I can install a suspension, but for the life of me, I cannot install window tint. Don't forget to like and subscribe if you like this video. Stay tuned and see what we're up to next time.